small. Wow, tiny.
You are currently listening to Tiny Table,
where we explore TTRPGs you might not have heard of.
Whether big or small, we hope to cover them all.
Because we know that great things can come in tiny packages.
Hello and welcome to Tiny Table, where no game is too small. From rules to rolling to review, we teach RPGs so you can play too. And welcome everyone to the finale episode of Clutch, our latest community submission game that we have been having an absolute blast playing. We're going to jump right into it. Players, let's go around. Give me your names and pronouns for you and your character and your favorite piece of post-apocalypse media.
Hi, I'm Holly, they, she. I'm playing Clove, she, her. And my favorite piece of post-apocalyptic media is Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild, one of the inspirations for this game.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. And with that, on a similar boat, hi, I'm Skylar, he, they, it, all interchangeable, playing Adam, Brad, he, him. And as another inspiration for this game, and one that is one of my personal favorite pieces of post-apocalyptic media, I'm a huge fan of Fallout, specifically New Vegas. Obsidian did fantastic work. I just remember a lot of the insane storylines. I love the character creation, which in some ways is similar to this, very like piecemeal with like feats and different abilities and stuff. It's just a good fucking video game. Favorite in the series, personally.
Beautiful.
And also a piece of inspiration for this game as well.
Exactly. True. Yeah.
Well, hi, I'm Neo. I use they and him pronouns, and I'm playing Noble Bright, he, him. And my favorite post-apocalypse media is going to be Children of Men. It's not fully apocalyptic in the way that, say, Mad Max Fury Road is, where everything's all shit to fuck. But it's like a kind of bio-pandemic situation where people can no longer get pregnant. And it's been that way for like 18 years. And then suddenly, our main character finds a young woman who is miraculously pregnant, and they have to go on an adventure, and it's like a whole thing, and it's like so cool on so many levels. Really, really cool, different kind of post-apocalypse movie.
100%. And I have been, and will continue to be your game mistress, Julie, and you took the words right out of my mouth. It's got to be Mad Max Fury Road. We're going to be getting a whole lot of that good vehicular manslaughter action here probably in this beautiful final game. So we're going to jump right on into it. The helix looms, its zigzagging tapestry of crags looming before you, graffitoed and covered by both individual artworks and the recurring propaganda of the Deadwood Saint. It's been about an hour into the climb at this point as you all are winding your way up. The heat beats down from above, merciless as you climb. It'll take in total about a couple of hours to climb this thing, and thankfully your journey has thus far gone unmolested, though it is a hazardous and troublesome climb as it goes. It's around this point that we are coming up to the first proper obstacle of the climb that goes beyond just the zigzagging crags. One of the slopes that previously had been intact has since given way and caved out, and there's a pretty significant gap between where you are and where you would next be going. A distance of about 15 feet away.
How many feet of rope do we have again?
We've got about 100 feet of rope.
Guess who picked up a grappling hook?
True.
True. We got carabiner as well, so plenty of stuff to help this climb.
So what's the approach here? Are you trying to hook it on the opposite surface? Reminding of the visuals here, we're kind of zigzagging our way up. We've all played those games in the arcade where you kind of try and rock the ball up the sides of this gradiated slope structure. Similar to that, but much larger, and it's people going up it. Are you trying to get the grappling hook just across the chasm you're trying to cross, or are you trying to hook it up above you and go like to the next rung of the lattice of cliff, as it were, and climb up?
Ooh, that could be interesting, because, I'm not sure if we want to necessarily tightrope across.
Yeah, I feel like climbing up is better than climbing across, unless Clove has like some crazy vine magic or something.
You don't say.
Oh?
Clove will see this and say, Just give me a minute. I'm gonna have to drop the protection on you guys, okay? I can put it back on once I finish doing this, alright?
I mean, things seem safe for right now. Do whatever you need to do.
And I'm going to use rank 2 of green.
Green.
So that will cost me 2 mana. And for the mana counters out there, I'm down to 4. So with rank 2 of green, essentially this is my Path of Druidry like spell that I've gone on, and manipulation of plant life. With rank 1 of the spell, I'm able to shape and bend roots, branches, and vines of nearby plants to grapple foes. And with the rank 2, I have finer control over plant life, so I can create structures from roots and branches of trees or large bushes.
You are high enough up now in the helix. You're about halfway up. So you are around the point where the root systems of the trees up on the surface above would be kind of visible poking out from between the crags.
So I'm going to use that to kind of make them grow, to create a safe passage for us as I put my hands down onto the earth. And you see, like, the green in my eyes glow as I'm, like, manipulating the plant life.
Whoa.
Ooh-wee. Why can't you do something useful like that?
I do plenty useful for us already.
Sure you do. You couldn't even catch that damn critter with them eggs in them.
What, like, you would have been able to? Well, you're a little more fit than me. You think you could have caught that thing? Shit was fast. What's the matter anyway? We got food. Not enough for you?
I'm just saying.
Boys.
Hmm.
Come on, let's go.
Sorry. That was good work.
Yeah. Heat's getting to me.
With the greenery, that remains in effect, yeah? You can continue to do that kind of manipulation with the green?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That would be enough with the presence of the roots to circumvent any of the kind of geographic issues you would have to deal with. Crags and gaps and crevices and the like, all of which can be knitted back together with these rejuvenated roots or bridged across with new fronds and branches. So as treacherous as the helix looks, with someone who is this familiar with the trees of the area, this seemingly dry land can be given a decent amount of life back into it, though it's clearly costing her some of her own energy to do so.
I think Adam will kind of go up to Clove as we're continuing the climb and is like, hey, I hope you didn't take too much offense to my, to Noble's comment earlier about the whole tasting like dirt thing with your magic. He means well. He doesn't have a lot of appreciation for gifts like yours.
He's fine.
Okay. I just, I want to make sure.
Your brother making a smart comment is like bottom 50 worst things I've dealt with in the past 48 hours.
Yeah, it's a consideration thing,
Are you good?
Yeah, no, I'm good. It's hot out, We travel a lot alone together. It's
Well, your brother's kind of the brawn and the brains. You're the mouthpiece. That kind of your guys' stick.
Hey, I'm smart too.
You're the pretty boy, even though you guys look exactly. I can't really parse that.
Yeah, it's no one really can. It's maybe it's just how I carry myself. But I've got more to offer. But sure, yeah, that's the gist.
Sounds good.
With that, you make it up to the top of the helix, finally cresting above and out of the canyon for the first time in our adventure. The sun is blazing bright. It's damn near noon, so it's directly overhead as you make your way out. For the listeners at home, I'll remind we are at a full heat index of 3, the maximum. So if any of y'all were wearing any armor whatsoever, you'd be taking stress every hour. But in your civvies and doing as you have been, you're able to keep a healthy fan on yourself and stop yourself from actively gaining stress, though the water needs are going to really be adding up by the end of the day. Polly's Sprocket, the chop shop, is visible on the horizon and is not long in the distance and only a quick jaunt over. When you finally come in through the door, a little ding-ling-ling-ling as it opens, and you see Polly hard at work in the back, turning to face you as you enter. Very tall lady. She is like 7'3", with 6-foot long blonde straight hair all the way down to her knees that is kept tightly braided all the way down and like wrapped around her waist like a belt to keep it out of her way as she goes under the cars and trucks.
Mommy?
She is...
Sorry, madam. Nice to... great shop you got here.
She turns around and looks at you, purple eyes flashing as she does, and a big wide smile on her face, and she goes, "Why, hello and welcome to Polly's Clove?
Hey, Polly.
Clove, come in. You don't look so hot. Hey, come in here."
Hey. Sorry, it's a scorcher out there, and
You don't look too hot. Are you doing okay?
some rovers got our caravan.
Wasn't a nun with him, was there?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Is it bad?
I'm real sorry. I'm real sorry, darling. I didn't know nothing about them. They just came in. They were just
What?
looking for vehicles. They were. I sold them a buggy.
Okay. How long ago?
It was like mid last night. They were coming in grumbling about having had their last vehicles wrecked. And a thought comes to your mind of what damage you were able to do before they managed to overtake you. And they said that they were in the region. They offered good coin. I sold them, but they did this to you?
Yeah.
Oh, darling, I'm so sorry. I would have told them to scram if I'd known.
You couldn't have known. It's all right.
But you can still make it right. You sold them a buggy?
Yeah.
Give us something to catch up.
Please.
Things are real tight right now, but if they're doing this to you, I owe you for the barrel. I gotta let me see what I got.
There won't be many barrels left unless we can get there.
Man.
They're going to the basin?
Can't imagine they wouldn't.
God damn it! I only got one thing in working order right now. She heads onto the back and wheels open one of the garage doors, and you see a sort of cobbled together, paint-chipped, faded, sun-bleached, what was once a Harley-Davidson motorcycle with a very anachronistically out-of-date sidecar bolted to the side of it. So Polly gestures you, Clove, to the back and says, Here, I got something I can show you. Maybe this will be what you need. And she gestures you back into the garage.
All right, let me take a look at it. Boys, I'll be right back, okay?
All right.
And,
yeah.
Psst. Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
What was that back there?
What was what?
You think a desert don't carry no words? I heard everything you were saying to her. What's your deal, man?
What's your deal? You're being rude as hell. And she's taking off her armor and trying to keep us protected. And your first comment isn't thank you, but is tastes like dirt.
You know I'm not good at talking. Why do you think I keep you around?
You don't have to be good at talking to show a little bit of fucking gratitude every once in a while.
Oh, show a little gratitude, huh? You never thank me for all the shit I do for you.
What are you talking about? That whole story back there was about you and how you saved my life.
Yeah, you always use me as a set piece for your stories to make you look good.
A set piece? Brother, we're twins. We're together. When are you not a part of the story? Literally every single time we do anything, it's because we're together. You think I'm not going to involve you to entertain a guest?
Yeah, and now you sure are focusing on entertaining this guest, huh? You're real interested in her. The second you caught a lick of some pretty girl, now your attention's over there and you're forgetting what's important.
Oh, like I didn't catch you blushing when she called you cute.
Ugh. Pretty girl calls you cute, can't blush? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly. And what's wrong with me? Nothing. What? Oh my.
And now you're trying to drive a wedge and trying to make yourself look all cool and better than me. That's always your whole shtick, isn't it? Trying to be better than me. I'm sick of it.
Is this... This is about what it always is about, isn't it?
What do you mean?
You think we travel together this long and I don't notice the little snippets, little side remarks that you make about me, whether it's behind my back or grumbling under your breath. The little ways that you say, oh, there he goes again. You think I don't know that you're jealous?
Jealous? What I got to be jealous about? I got twice the amount of skills you do. I'm the only one between us who can drive.
Yeah, but half the amount of people.
You know I'm not good with that.
Yeah, and you know that I'm not good with all the things you do. I never worked with Ma and Pa in their shop. You spent countless days in there. You learned their craft.
Why didn't you join us then?
Because I wasn't good at it. Talking to people, being with people is the only thing I've ever been good at. And I don't disparage you for not being good at talking to people.
Maybe if you cared a little bit more about learning and cared about doing things that were difficult, you wouldn't have been gone that night. You care more about other people than you do your own family. And I promised Ma I'd take care of you. I don't think I ever told you this. On that night, when you were off partying or going out and kissing girls or whatever it is you do you know what she said to me before she died? The last words out of her mouth. Where's Adam? Take care of Adam. Be a good brother to Adam. Not, I love you, Noble. I'm gonna watch over you, Noble. Noble, you're my son, I love you. It was Adam. Adam. Always, from day one, it was always about Adam!
Sorry, I didn't mean to walk in on. They got, who wants to be in the sidecar?
Adam, you get in the sidecar. I'm the only one between all three of us who can drive. Clover, come on.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Polly. We don't have, actually, Adam, why don't you talk this one out? That's what you're good at. Help us out, huh?
Why don't you do this one on your own? I'll wait outside. Let me know when the car's ready.
It's a motorbike. I don't have nothing on me. Can I just get it back to you when we're done with it?
I talked it through with Clove. I owe her a favor regardless. She got me a whole barrel of the good water. You know, I'd appreciate its return because it's the only product I got right now. So if you can, and in one piece, ideally, thank you. But if it goes, I've made my peace with it.
Thanks, Polly.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hey, young man, you want to come here for a minute?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not that big of a shop, son. I heard a gnarly tiff going on back here with you and your twin, yeah?
What else could we be?
You know, I suppose I don't know what else. I don't think there's nothing else you can be.
What, you saying I need to apologize to him?
Not saying nothing of the sort. But I know that I ain't got no family left right now, and if I did, I'd be real happy. Thanks for shopping at Polly Sprocket.
See you later, Polly.
I think Clove, seeing that Polly was talking to Noble, would have kind of gone on to Adam. Hey, Adam, I'm sorry what I said about you just said earlier. I didn't know I was maybe stepping on something sensitive.
No, it's not your fault. You couldn't know. You know, we were already rude enough being insensitive about, you know, your whole situation. You can't fault people for things they don't know.
Yeah, you can't, right?
I'm sorry you had to see that.
He's okay. You guys have seen me in worse spots.
Yeah, but doesn't mean we need to go around showing you our arses now, does it?
Well, I guess we're all on an even playing field now, huh?
Yeah, in a sense. You know, when I was talking to you back there, I wasn't trying to make you, put a wedge between you and Noble. He's a good guy. The story with the elephant isn't the only one. There was this time we got caught up in a little brawl in the library. And Noble, he ended up taking on these guys 4-1. 4-1. I wasn't strong enough to help him. We go through this whole fight. He doesn't even have his weapon on him, fists only. Knocks out each and every one, takes a few kissers on the chin, gets back up every single time. We do the whole thing, and not a peep from the librarian. And then we get kicked out 10 minutes later for talking too loud, celebrating afterwards. My ass, of course, being the loud one. I know that I get us into a lot of trouble, and that he gets me out. And I try to tell stories, praising him. I didn't fucking save us back at the circus. It was his shot that freed the elephant, right? I was caught up with a gun to my back. I would have died if it weren't for him. He's a good guy. He's not the best with his words. He can be a little hurtful. And I just want to make sure that
Adam, I'm going to be really real with you. I don't really know you guys.
No, I know. I just yeah.
There wasn't really a wedge to put. I kind of just met both of you.
Yeah, I guess I felt like I needed to apologize. But maybe it's not you I need to be apologizing to.
Let's get out of this heat.
Yeah.
I think as Noble's bringing out the motorcycle and kind of walks in on the end of that conversation, and
I'm
sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No,
God damn it. This is a stereotype, right?
I know. I'm sorry, brother. I didn't need to bring that up.
No, I'm sorry I wasn't there. I was just out and about with people. I should have been there with you. Should have been there with them.
Hey, it's okay. You're here with me now. And if I lost you too that night, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
And I don't know what to do with myself most days.
Well, that's what you got me for.
Yeah. And about the whole jealousy thing, I only said it because out of the two of us, you got the cooler name.
Well, guess I did, huh?
All right, boys.
It's the only thing I got. God damn it. No, you're right.
And you can drive a hog. It's pretty sexy.
What do you think, Clover? Pretty sexy.
All right, come on, boys, let's go. And she will reactivate the protection on us, dropping green and putting back on the protection.
Amazing. We're heading to the Everclear Basin.
I love you, twin.
Love you, twin.
Let's go.
Let's ride. So, the motorbike takes off. Is it two people in the sidecar, or is it?
No, it's I'm driving.
Mm-hmm.
The babe's
in the
behind-
back.
babe in the back, and Adam's sticking his tongue out in the sidecar.
Little bug flap.
Patooey.
Oh, and it was two types of bugs fused together into some strange mutated amalgam. Gross. Double gross.
Oh, curse these fly mosquitoes.
As you all drive your way through the wicked terrain of the Deadwoods, you are following the instruction and direction of Clove as you drive your way in deeper and deeper. Eventually, in due time, there's a trail you pick up on. Thankfully, motorbikes are a decent chunk faster than buggies, so you are making headway. It's a long journey through the day, and for sake of pod, we'll avoid rolling for random encounters here, and we'll jump to the late evening as you're approaching the basin proper. It's around this point that you're close enough that you've got a bit of an exhaust fume trail to follow behind.
Ugh.
You're closing in on Bertha's boys. What's the approach here? You're coming in up behind. You know that you're coming up behind what has been relayed to you as a buggy of some sort that the crew is joined up on. Are we trying to just come at them straight from behind? Are we going to try and get around and ahead of them and then come at them? What's the approach?
I might be able to do something if you can get me close.
We're pretty agile, so we can move around quite a lot. As long as we're in 20 feet, I mean, I could shoot with the gun. Do we want to be behind, where they can aim fire at us, or in front? Well, I guess you can aim in both directions.
I think we either want to be behind or adjacent. Not in front.
Because then they can ram you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bigger vehicle, so it can knock you over.
Yeah.
Let's stay mobile, but let's stay to the side, because if we're right behind them, we're picking up their dust and smoke, and that's just
Yeah,
like,
I don't
not
want that.
good.
Smart.
We'll start at 45-degree angle, kind of southwest of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Alrighty. You buzz your way around. You will not have the element of surprise on them. You're coming up on a motorbike, so there's a noise element that you can't really avoid here. As your bike kind of drives up alongside, you are coming around a broad angle. I'm going to say, for sake of my convenience, that they're closer to Skylar than they are to me vis-a-vis the grid, as I'm going to place out all of these folks here in the middle. Let's set out this final battle map. So, racing through the dead woods and coming up alongside, eventually you're in line of sight of a buggy that is trundling its way haphazardly between these gray, dried-out trees. What was once proud, misery marshland is now bare and miserable dry. You all are kicking up dust of your own, but thankfully avoiding the dust being kicked up by their buggy due to the lateral angle you're coming in on. They won't have the cover of their dust trail unless you go in right behind them, where they will. Likewise, if you ever manage to get out ahead of them, you have a dust trail of your own. As you're coming up alongside, you see a pack of 6, overstuffed clown car style, into one buggy with 4 seats. There's 2 that are just hanging off of the back, guns akimbo in hand, each holding sawed-off shotguns. In the center, there are 2 more strange and striking individuals, one who is slowly manifesting and lighting and sparking little bits of fire organically in her hand before she snuffs them back out. The other one is literally rotating a cube with his mind as his like chill on the car activity. Meanwhile, up in the shotgun position is Big Bertha herself. Clad just as you remember her Clove, she is dressed as an old school Catholic nun.
Damn.
And she's got a long arm rifle slung over her back and is pointing the way ahead towards the basin.
Wow, she's really trying to get the Saints' attention with this little stunt, ain't she?
Mm-hmm. She hears y'all coming up behind, turns around and says, "Now, didn't I kill you?"
Not well enough!
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Players are up first, so you are the one driving, Neo. So, Noble, I'm assuming you're going to want to be the first to act? Is that a reasonable
to get us close
assumption?
enough.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty. So, first round of combat, regular movement doesn't take an action if you're on your feet, but it's always a basic action to move your vehicle, as far as I am aware. So you can use your basic action to drive your vehicle in a straight line, and you can also use a basic action to turn. So if it's going to be involving any sort of movement that isn't straight line, it's going to take both of your basic actions just to get the vehicle in the right position. Your vehicle's total speed, with both of its tires intact, totals 53 squares. So you've got a bunch of leeway to work with, but there's a lot of trees all around you must contend with.
Is there maybe like a path where we just like go here and like get around here and we use like this kind of like diagonal straight?
Yeah, there's a pretty decent straight you've currently got available to you that is kind of weaving right in between some trees that wouldn't involve a turn and would save you a basic action to do something of your own.
Yeah, we won't get to like, you know, we're basically forced to be right here and be like next to them, but I think it's better, it might be better that you have an action if we take this kind of straightaway approach.
Let's start out in front, and then we can, you know, they'll turn and they'll drive ahead to intercept us.
Yeah, these things can't turn at like perfect 90 degrees. There's an arc to the turn, so yeah.
So we'll kind of drive whoop, to like here.
Getting in between the trees, you all slide into position, and you've got an action remaining for yourself, Noble. What do you want to do?
I'm taking that shot.
Who are you shooting at? Are you shooting at their vehicle, or are you shooting at one of them?
I'm gonna try to pop their tire.
Okay. Taking a shot at the vehicle, so we're going against the vehicle's defense of 5. But, as noted, when someone is on a moving vehicle, the riders and passengers and drivers of a moving vehicle add an ambient +3 to their defense, so long as the vehicle is in motion. So it's hard to shoot people in or from a moving vehicle. Vehicle itself, relatively easier to hit. Let's take a shot.
It's gonna be 8.
8 damage minus the 5 of the buggy. It's 3 damage to the buggy. You take an initial shot. It doesn't nick the tire exactly, but it bounces around in the chassis and does a little damage to the undercarriage with your shot.
Nice.
Any tactical action you're using, or you're saving it for defense?
I'm gonna save it for defense.
Coolio? Mm-hmm. Okay. The outlaw driving... We're doing the bad guys in groups of 2 here, so the outlaw driving the car and Bertha are going to share their turns. Bertha is going to reach out with her open hand and say, "May God damn you all to hell, that water is mine." And your next rolls each subtract 1d8. Get some bad luck up in the mix.
Whoa.
And then the driver of her car is going to send all of them careening forward and around you. They're going to try and kind of skirt around while they still have some leeway to do so and get some tree cover between you and them. They can't really get so far around the tree that they have full cover of the tree between you and them, but it's going to get some partial cover to at least some of the significant members, including Bertha herself.
You know, if Clove's got another round of green, you know, with these trees out and about, I bet you can make some really nice hazards.
You want to go for it?
They're also in a good range, though, for me to maybe do my thing.
I mean,
but-
they won't be moving again. Neither of y'all will be moving again until the next round.
That's true.
These are the positions, unless folks leave their vehicles.
Okay. I am going to drop my protection, and I'm going to recast green. I'll cast it at the 2nd rank, but I'll use the 1st rank ability, and it counts as a tactical action, but it's still a basic action to activate, so I'll pretty much be donezo.
You'll have one more basic after that available still.
Oh, true. And can I attempt to... It's the grapple maneuver? Can I grapple the car?
You can try.
Okay, cool. I'll do the grapple maneuver, and I use my magic die in place of the brawl skill.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna use my feat that has not come into play yet of lucky, which means I get to add 3 times a day. I get to add 1d4 because I rolled a 1 on the d8.
And are you doing the minus d8 of the bad luck?
Ooh, is it worth it?
It's not worth it. I just think I failed.
Drat.
You don't get it.
Well, have you rolled the minus d8 yet? Have you seen what its result is?
Well, I got a 1 on my d8.
You got a 1 on your own d8.
Yeah.
Oof.
And I have a +4, so I mean, so I got 5, and I rolled a 7.
So
We're at a
0.
-2 right now.
All right.
So I think
The green ain't going through on the first go.
I like to imagine that I'm too far away from the grove, that the plants aren't thick enough that they just get run over.
Yeah,
The woods are too dead here.
They're too brittle, right? Yeah. 100%. With that, the brittle branches try to intermingle themselves with the chassis of the car to no avail. The green is still active and is still usable and gain an experience for the miss of it, but you won't be stopping them, not quite yet. The firebrand, sitting in the mid-seat, is going to turn about towards y'all and really only has view on the sidecar from where she is sitting.
What do you mean?
And she is going to send a flame bolt towards our good friend Adam.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm in a moving vehicle, so I'll have 3 defense, but I'm also not wearing any armor, so I'll be total of 8 defense.
She only gets a 7 on her first one.
Ooh.
And with the second...
Oh, he ducks down.
Second's a little more. 13 minus 8 is 5 fire damage.
Ooh. When am I able to use taunt?
Good question.
It says, as a tactical action in response to a creature making any roll within earshot,
Yep.
I may roll shit talking and subtract from the total roll.
Give it a go.
Okay, cool.
If you can get your shit talking to 5 or more, you'll make it a miss.
Okay, cool. I think as they miss with the first one, he goes like, "Bitch, you couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with that shit." And
Let's see. If you get 5 or more, this turns into a miss.
I'll try to taunt. So, my shit talking is a D6 but I guess I'll subtract a D8 because this is my first roll,
this
right?
Is your next roll. This is your bad luck.
Okay, so this might not end up doing anything.
Just roll a 6 on the 6 and a 1 on the D8.
Will this apply any of my attributes, or is it just flat shit talk?
If it says just shit talk, then it's just shit talk.
Yep, alright. So the shit talk is a 2. Maybe I roll a 1. Okay, I do nothing. I say that, and then I get smacked right in the face with a fireball.
Bam! A little bit of fire to singe that hair. Finally, you can tell them apart.
5 damage. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the outlaw on the right side behind the firebrand, behind is also going to take aim not at you, but at the vehicle, trying to take a shot with the sawed-off shotgun and see if they can't do some damage to your motorbike.
My hog!
Polly's hog.
Polly's hog!
Blam! 13 damage minus the 9 of the motorbike is 4 damage to the motorbike, and the second shot, not enough to break through the defense of 9. It was 9 damage exactly, so a miss on the second, but the first one is quite an impact as it boom hits the side of the motorbike and sends y'all kind of whizzing and skidding to the side as a lot of the shrapnel and flak from the shotgun embeds itself in the side of the sidecar. And we are back to Adam.
Okay, I've got 2 potential kind of interesting targets. I think I want to go for the driver, though. I think I could fully stop their vehicle if this goes well.
Yeah.
So here's what's going to happen.
Get the guy behind the wheel, and it's a big change.
I'm going to use my first basic action for an edge that I have called Perfect Focus, where I can increase my focus die by 1. If I want to maintain this effect, I have to spend a tactical action on my future turns.
Okay.
So I had it at a D8 earlier. It's going to go up to a D10, and then I'm going to spend a stress, use a tactical action for this round. Oh no, I taunted, so never mind. I'll just do that, and I'll because I already spent my tactical action. It'll be a D10, and with a D10, I'm going to try to dominate the driver.
Oh.
And so I'm going to roll a D10 versus whatever his grit stat is.
That's a 1.
That's a 4.
4 over 1 is 3.
So for 3 rounds, he follows my orders, but will not directly harm himself or his allies. Does that mean I just, control his turn? Or do I give him an order now that he'll pull out on the next turn?
I'll say when it comes time for his turn, you can determine what he's doing.
Okay. Because what I want him to do is to pull out the keys and throw them into the woods.
That's perfect. I love it. Well, that'll happen very soon.
And so as this happens, he goes, "Sorry, brother, I'm going to reveal some cards." And his eyes glow bright blue as you see he kind of looks, makes eye contact with the rear view mirror of the driver in the buggy, and his eyes too glow bright blue. And he's like, "You're going to need to keep me close for this. Keep us on."
You got it, brother.
What?
Now you get to watch Adam work.
Oh boy. That gets us to the remaining 2 of the outlaws, the psyker and the remaining chud hanging off the back. The psyker is going to turn around, and he's been rotating the cube with his mind, and he turns around, looks at you. They've got eyes on everyone, and they're aiming for the driver as well. So this is going to be a shot aimed at Noble. The cube comes whizzing forward towards him. What's your total defense, including the +3 from the vehicle movement, Noble?
8.
8's pretty good, but it's not enough to be everything. That's why 14 minus 8 is 6 damage to you.
Did you save a thing to dodge or tactical?
Yes, I did. I did save a tactical maneuver. I'm going
Alright.
to dodge. Okay, expand a tactical action to roll athletics plus finesse. Thank God I invested in finesse.
Mm-hmm.
I did take 1 rank in athletics as well. Good idea, me.
So D6 plus your finesse.
Can I roll good ever? 2 plus 3 to the total of my defense.
5 more?
5 more? So you'll take
more.
1 damage.
That's pretty good.
Pretty
That is
damn good. That's why we
pretty
saved the
good.
dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
Worth.
That was the Psyker's first strike. With their other basic action, they are not going to use a second attack. They are instead...
Oh, pardon me. Does the bad luck die apply to this?
Have you already rolled yours?
No.
It would apply then.
Drat. 1! Haha, bitch!
Ah, the bad luck is expended. You only take 2 damage, but so not 1, but only 2.
Ooh,
Very
not
nice.
bad at
Pretty
all.
good.
Very nice.
Hey, great time to roll low.
Yeah, right?
So like I was saying, Psyker realizes you're pretty tough to hit and is going to redirect the cube towards the vehicle itself. Ooh, that D8 explodes. Uh-oh. That is 20 total damage to the vehicle. Uh-oh. It had already taken 4, which means it's going to go over the
I
10
think it's gonna go
barrier.
over twice.
It's going to go over twice. Oh, no.
We're losing 2 edges on this vehicle.
You're losing both tires. The cube comes whizzing forward, and its sheer edge, it goes spinning incredibly quickly and shears through both of the tires, and both tires pop
Is it-
underneath the vehicle.
I haven't used my tactical. Is it possible for me to use my tactical at all to try to like?
Do you have any like ability that would
You could
possibly interface?
roll
with-
shit talk.
You
For,
roll
for
shit talk?
taunt, you can taunt. Even if your shit talk isn't anything, you could roll a d4. Maybe it'll explode a couple times.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, and that
It
would
would,
be...
it would need to keep a tire intact.
What
Yeah.
shit talk?
It's just a skill. So taunt is you roll shit talk and lower the damage roll by that amount.
Okay, and then I also have my lucky bond. So
You've got it locked in. Let's see.
Oh, rolling lucky here is so good.
All right.
Okay, so 2d4.
I exploded.
Oh my
So
God.
that's 7
Okay.
8.
minus 8 damage.
Okay, so not 20, but only 12, which pops one tire, but not the other. The vehicle is just barely shy. It is 4 damage shy of having its other tire popped, but it is still intact. The speed goes down by 10 squares, but it is only the front tire that is popped, as your luck seems to swerve the tire just in time for the other one not to get popped by the spinning cube of death from
What-
the Psyker.
What do you say to try to taunt or shit talk them?
Man, I can't even see you guys off the reflection of that chrome dome over there.
Hey, that's not nice.
You killed my whole fucking family.
Well, you know what? Life's tough out here in the apocalypse, I suppose.
Yeah, about as tough as that hairline.
It's a hairdo.
It's a hairdo, case closed. The cube comes spinning back a little more morosely than it was before. We are back to the top of the order. Noble, you were last, so you cannot go first. Who
Adam.
is going first here?
He's Adam.
Fuck.
Yeah.
They just look such alike.
Why did they make twins?
Yeah.
I need name tags. Adam, you went last, so you cannot go first here. Who is
Yep.
going to go first between Noble and Clove?
Clove's gonna go.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use rank 2 of green that I've already activated. I already paid the mana for it. And I am going to have the foliage attack the pyromancer. I don't know. If that's
The firebrand.
the firebrand and Big Bertha.
Okay.
Because I can attack a number of foes equal to my arcane aptitude, which is 2.
Okay.
Okay.
And
And they're on the same side of the vehicle, so it makes sense.
so branches are going to whip down and slash at them. So they're going to take damage equal to 2d6 plus my chosen attribute, which is brain, which is 4. So
Okay.
all right. So we're nearing the end. Burn them if you got them.
Okay.
And I want to burn these fuckers. I'm going to use lucky. See if I can add a little more juice to this. And I
And
exploded!
It explodes.
Exploded!
Okay, so that's
4 more.
10 total right now.
10 total right now.
13
13.
Plus 4 for 17 damage.
onto each of them.
Yes.
17 damage. My lord. Okay. Let's go in order. We'll start with the firebrand. They are still in a moving vehicle, so defense is up by 3. So firebrand's defense is 7. It was 17 damage.
Okay, 10.
10 damage to the firebrand. Firebrand's dead.
She has no edges.
She's got no edges.
That's crazy.
The roots fly up, and even with the speed of the moving vehicle, they whip towards her, and the roots just go through the neck.
Oh yeah, that's so crazy.
Meanwhile, Bertha does have an edge and does have a little more health and a little more defense. one more defense, so she's taking 9 damage, which is not enough to kill her bad luck edge. She's a lovely... I didn't realize when I was getting Bertha built that you had a lucky edge. That's great.
So fun.
That's so good.
Great little antagonist here.
She sees the fire ring go down behind her, and she goes, Sally Mae, go! God damn it. Oh, you're in trouble now, young lady.
I've been in trouble.
Fair. I'm gonna take all your holy water.
So I'm pretty sure that's just... This might be something I need to ask Matthew about, is that I'm pretty sure this is doing this as just one basic action. Can I proc it again for a second basic action?
May I see?
Casting a spell is a basic action.
Green rank too?
The first rank talks about how it's like using the grapple as a tactical.
Yeah, it doesn't make any mention of needing a tactical, so that would be a basic. You could do it again.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Crazy.
Die.
Aiming now at Bertha and who? Holy Mother of God. Both D6s just lit on a 6. Okay.
Driver's dominated right now, so I don't think you need to target him. You could get rid of the psychic guy.
Get rid of the
hit the psyker.
Chrome down. And you know what?
Roll those again.
Let's put lucky
put a
on it
lucky
too.
on it.
I think you've already done lucky 3 times.
Nope,
No,
this is my
3.
third.
Oh, this is third. Okay.
Okay, that's just an extra 2
So we're at 12 plus 2 is 14. Roll
plus another
both
4.
the D6s again.
We're at currently 18 because plus 4 for brain.
Oh, holy moly. So we're at 18.
Another 4.
22
Oh my God.
damage. Bertha's defense with the vehicle is 8. 8 out of 22 is still 14 damage. She has taken 9 out of her 13. She is barely alive. This, because she in total across her edge and everything else has 4 plus 13 is 17. She's about to take 14. She has
Down
3
to
health
3.
left.
Oh.
Oh, baby. And she loses her bad luck edge. You stab her Bible. The one that's over her heart. It and pulls out, and all the pages go flying in all directions. And what's that? The pages
Book
are
of Eli.
Great movie.
It's like a good post-apocalypse movie.
It's a good post-apocalypse movie.
If you like Christian rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Psyker is dead. Psyker is snuffed from this earth. Bertha lets out a howl of pain, turns around with a scowl, and turns to the driver and says, God damn it, get us out of here.
Why don't you take those keys and toss them out the window? Pretty please.
Okay. What are you doing? And the driver kink, pss, takes the keys out of the ignition and tosses them backwards over his shoulder as it flies into the distant underbrush. And notably, based on the trajectory of the car, I know they cannot intentionally do anything harmful, but this is just kind of a physics eventuality. The buggy is currently on a course directly towards a tree and can no longer be properly turned. So it's gonna hit the tree and everyone gets tossed from the vehicle.
Yeah.
Let's see how that mechanic works.
Oh my God. Is this kissing
Eating the pavement. If you are somehow knocked off or for whatever reason jump off or out of a vehicle amount, you must succeed a DC 15 athletics plus finesse roll or take a number of D6 worth of damage equal to the number of paces the vehicle or amount traveled the previous round. Oh, no. Skylar, would you count that up for me? They're there.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay, that's fine. DC 15 or take 9d6 damage. It's so okay. They're not going at velocity at all. Okay.
You got it, guys.
We got it. Let's see.
Who's in trouble now?
Okay, don't worry. The Zealot block is totally really good at physical things, right? I'm sure Big Bertha is really... Physical 3. This is probably the end of the world.
She's big Bertha.
So she's rolling a d6 plus 3 against a DC 15, so
Don't even worry about it.
It's like, why are you worried about it? So don't worry, she only needs to explode twice.
I've done it. She could do it.
That's a 6 total.
What about the other bozos?
You know, I don't even know how much I think they really need to roll. But let's
Maybe
let's
they'll explode. Come
Let's
on.
just see how far they go. They have better physical rolls. Number 1, doesn't explode and therefore dies. Number 2 doesn't explode and therefore dies. And number 3 doesn't explode
And therefore,
and therefore dies.
I do want to see this 96 go out just out of pure satisfaction.
I think there's 3 of y'all. Would each of you roll 3d6?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You pass me 2.
Yeah. Oh, my lord of mercy.
Oh,
Make sure to keep track of explosions.
I got 1 explosion. 4. 12 points of damage from mine.
12,
36.
13,
13.
10.
36.
30, 35, I think, but no, does that not matter? That difference is unimportant, as each and every one of these beautiful one of God's own children is flung into a deadwood tree face first as the vehicle makes a sudden and very loud and explosive collision with one element of the forest that maybe is no longer a priority for restoration. Shrapnel of both metal and deadwood fly in every direction as pages of Braille biblical sermons drift down, smoldering through the open air. It's a hot, hot day here in the Deadwoods. But for now, just for now, the Everclear Basin is safe.
See, brother? I could be useful sometimes. I will need you to patch up my boo-boo, though. My mustache got burnt real bad.
Come on, boys. Let's go take a dip in the glade.
Sounds mighty fine to me. Don't worry, Adam.
Smells bad.
I'll take care of you.
I know you will.
With that, our heroes ride off into the sunset. What members remain still safe in the glade are happy to see that you, Clove, are alive and well, and are curious to meet these 2 strange and almost identical gentlemen who roll their way into the little grove. You are granted a rare and special privilege. You are granted a view of the silo, the center of the Everclear Basin. Brought into an old derelict building, wrapped all around its side with growing and enwrapping vines that keep the structure upheld despite its rusted out edifice. You are brought to the matriarch, an old, old woman, the woman who taught Clove everything she knows. She goes to an old door and weaves vine magic into a complex locking mechanism to undo it, and leads you down into a relatively climate-controlled basement. There, lining the walls in every direction, are barrel after barrel, all of them labeled Everclear. And she gestures around and says, "Behold, the holy water."
Wait a minute. Everclear? As in... Oh. Oh. Well, let's just hope this place stays fireproof, huh?
And we'll see what kind of delightful antics with this holy water our heroes may get up to as we all cast our imaginations forward for this delightful land of Clutch. It's been a strange and crazy journey, but at the end of all things, sun sets, your bellies remain full, and none of you died.
Yay!
Thank you all for joining us, and thank you so, so much to Matthew for contributing this game as our latest community submission. We had a blast playing it. Join us next week for our post-mortem as we dive into all of our delightful thoughts on this fun game. We'll give some alpha feedback, we'll give some thoughts on the system, and all of our favorite little aesthetic details we got up to in this journey. Till next week, bye-bye, y'all.
See ya, partner.
Take it easy, y'all.
Take care.
And say a little prayer.
Bye.
If you can read Braille.
Hi, and thank you for listening to our podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, then we'd really appreciate if you left us a review. If you really like what we do here and want to support us further, you can join us at patreon.com/tinytablepodcast. Our business email is also open for inquiries at tinytablebusiness@gmail.com, and all of our socials can be found in the episode description for any shenanigans you might want to follow. Till next time, see ya!
Welcome to the Shoutout Corner. A couple weeks ago, I gave you all movies and films or various media to indulge in the post-apocalyptic survival category. This week, while still avoiding zombies, we're gonna go in the video games direction. So with that, we would like to thank Anna, and I'm having you play Fallout New Vegas. You could play any of the series, but New Vegas is my favorite. For Callie, you're getting Stalker. It's Stalker, but every single letter has a period and capitalization, so I thought I'd spell it out. Drake, you're getting Wasteland, not to be confused with the porn site from a previous series. Anyway, Emerson, I'm giving you Frostpunk. Ooh. Jade, you're getting Once Human. This is more in the robots taking over society post-apocalypse, but I think it still counts. Joe, you're getting 60 Seconds. You could even go for Reatomized if you prefer. Matthew, you're getting Death Stranding, which I believe came out with a second game recently, at least as of the time of this recording. Regardless, have fun with that. Nancy, I'm giving you Generation Zero. Not played, don't know if it's good, but check it out for me, alright? Pleasure Goblin, you're getting Metro. Exodus, I believe, is the most popular, but there are some others in the series. Feel free to let me know which is your fave down below. I don't know if that works. Is this like a YouTube video? Where do the comments go? Anyway, Sabrina, you're getting Road to Vostok. I just found this one while searching up the survival / post-apocalyptic tag on Steam, so know nothing about it, but maybe I will after you play. Sparky, in a similar sense, I'm giving you Misery, similar to Vostok above. No clue if it's good, but hey, here's to trying new things. Sunbeam, you're getting Mad Max. Is it cheating to use both Mad Max and Fallout in the video game section when I also used them in the film and TV section? Maybe, but it's what you're stuck with, so deal with it. The first 4 notes of Megalovania, you are getting The Long Dark, a spooky title. Not much more to say on that one. And Thy Dungeon Gal, you are getting Kenshi. Again, I don't know most of these games. It turns out that finding non-zombie post-apocalyptic media is harder than you'd think. Well, with that, I think we were successful for the most part. Thank you so much for watching this series, and I hope you enjoy the next episode, which is the post-mortem. Or if it's been a long time and you're just bouncing around, enjoy whatever you watch next. Anyway, I love you. I love you. Mwah.